All right, welcome to day 11. We are on Proverbs 11. My name is Pastor John David, and we are going through the Wise Up Challenge, which is basically a challenge to read a proverb a day for the whole month and do a study on what it means to you. You want to look at the scripture. We're using the SOAP method. Look at the scripture. S, scripture. O, observe. What are you learning? A, apply. Does God want you to do now with what you've learned? And then P is pray. So we're using the SOAP method. We're praying through the process of looking at scriptures and seeing what it means to us. And I hope you're having a good time with this. I hope you're journaling or writing a blog or making a video or something, sharing it with others, what you're learning through the scriptures. Learn and share Proverbs. It's a beautiful, beautiful, challenging, much learning, much leadership has to do with what we're learning. And so anyway, let's go to chapter 11, and we're in verse 9. It says, with his mouth, the godless man destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge, the righteous will be delivered. So that is our proverb for the day. And we're going to look into it a little bit of what it means. We're going to observe it, and then we're going to maybe apply it and look into what we see there. So let's look at it a little bit more. It says, the godless mouth destroys his neighbor. So you have this person who has a mouth who is using it to destroy. Very often we think of different kinds of things that are done with the mouth to destroy. Sometimes just a few lists of things that I came up with. We gossip, right? We talk bad about somebody else and put them down around people. We bring down their character and make people feel negatively about other people. We gossip using our mouth. We slander. That's where you just tell lies about somebody and begin to tell other people about other people. And we curse people. And that's not just bad words, although bad words is included in this list of things that we do with our mouth. But cursing is also just saying that people are bad, putting people down, like this person's worthless or useless. You shouldn't even be alive. That's like a curse. You put a curse on people. You reject people with your words. There's bearing false witness, which is like a legal thing where you go to court and you lie about what somebody did and get them in trouble for something they didn't do. We complain. We're divisive. We start destroying families, relationships, people's lives because of divisiveness and using gossip and slander and all these other things to divide people, to create teams, to create people against and for each other. We're hateful with our tongues, we're bitter with our tongues. All of these things are divisive, destructive words. And so the scriptures say that the godless person, the person void of God, that doesn't honor God, that doesn't fear God, right? This is not a God-fearer. This is a godless person. They destroy with their mouth. And what's amazing about it, many of the people that I've known that are full of this, and there have been times when I've done these things, but when I'm in it or when they're doing it, they're not even aware of it. It's like there's not even a self-awareness that, wait a minute, I am destroying, I am causing problems, I am destroying these people. And then you have the righteous, right? Now this was interesting because I was like, what does this mean? If you look at the verse again, let me show you the verse. It says, it almost doesn't make sense. Like, with the mouth of the godless man destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge, the righteous will be delivered. Like, almost doesn't connect. Like, what's the point? Like, knowledge or mouth, right? Well, the righteous have knowledge that helps people be delivered, right? And so that's the opposite of the word to be destroyed, to be saved, to be built up. So the word delivered in Hebrew, it means to be armed, actually. It means equipped, prepared, built up, invigorated. So the knowledge of the wise equips people, it arms people, it edifies people, it builds people up. The foolishness of the godless and the words of the godless destroy, bring people down, discourage people, unequip people, destroy, unprepare people. It causes destructiveness. So that's really, the gist of our proverb. So as I summarize, Just think about this. Are you destroying with your mouth? Are you using your mouth to destroy yourself or the lives of the people around you? Are you a destructive force of nature in the world and bringing destruction wherever you go because you bring gossip and slander and bad things and cursing and speaking negatively and all kinds of discouragement? Or are you a person who brings wisdom and equips and righteousness and you build people up? I can guarantee you that people know what you are, even if you are oblivious to it. And people will gravitate away from you if you're this negative person, or they will gravitate towards you if you're someone who edifies them. I always know for myself personally, if there's someone who's like, John David, you're worthless, I don't like what you're doing, I don't like who you are, I don't like this, and they make you feel unwanted, I don't want to hang around that person. And when there's someone who's like, hey, I really like your thoughts, I really like what you're doing, I'm encouraged, and you're doing a good job here and you're doing a good job there, and they bless you and edify you, you want to be around that more. So this is a good meditation to have, a good self-evaluation. Am I a godless person who's destroying with my mouth, or am I a righteous person equipping and building others up? All right, Lord bless you. That was Proverbs chapter 11. We'll see you tomorrow for Proverbs chapter 12. Bye-bye.